Right there, guys, second video of the day for you today. So it does look like, in my opinion, guys, that the media have had a briefing again. We did a video on this, I think, last week regarding something similar. But before I cover that, just want to give you a little quick reminder to like this video if you do enjoy it, subscribe to the channel to keep up to date with everything else I've got going on, all Liverpool news related, and also leave me a comment down below to let me know your thoughts on what we're about to discuss. So this is, again, I've got to thank Gav, always sending me news when I'm missing it, when I'm working and stuff like that. So Gav has sent me a few things over on Twitter today, and we have got two journalists, Miguel Delaney, who is the chief football writer for The Independent, and David Lynch, who I know a lot of people don't rate, but he's kind of talking about a few things that's similar to what Miguel Delaney has said. So let's start off with Lynch first, shall we? So Lynch has put out today that Liverpool are known to be monitoring the midfield market for a holding midfielder more suited to Slot's approach. So that's someone who can hold the ball while under pressure and be able to pass the ball a little bit. So similar, a bit like a McAllister, but a bit more of a destroyer, I would say. And Endo, to me, doesn't really seem to fit that mould. And that's why in the next one, it says here that if any of the number of Bundesliga clubs known to be showing an interest in Endo arrive with a decent bid, the Reds are minded to accept it. So again, that ties into what I think James Pearce mentioned regarding Liverpool may have to sell players before they can bring some more in. And that's why we've seen the likes of Gomez and Endo in recent days linked to a move away from Liverpool. It is what it is, guys. I'm not happy with it whatsoever. Like, I'm really not. Like, we should have the money to be able to buy somebody else before we sell anybody. But we've been down this road before. It's always the same situation. So let's wait and see what happens, I guess, in that. That's just an opinion, obviously, of James Pearce and, Lynch. So sticking with Miguel Delaney now, he is saying that Liverpool are now looking for a centre-half, which we already knew about and we hoped so. A defensive midfielder, which again, we've all hoped for. A wide forward, although potentially we could go for two of the latter. So two wide forwards. So that to me sounds like someone could be on the move and one could potentially be a backup to say, a Mo Salah if he wasn't to sign a new contract. The most high profile of those is Anthony Gordon, who has been long been hugely keen on a move. That makes sense. Basically, Anthony Gordon's keen on the move to Liverpool, which we already knew this. We knew about the centre-half. We knew about the defensive midfielder. The wide forward, signing two of them is interesting because, as I said, that opens up something else. A player leaving, someone coming in to back up Mo Salah. It's interesting, guys. It really is. One prominent figure from a rival club described Arne Slot as maybe the best in the world on the training ground right now. So that's interesting, guys. We have seen Liverpool's new training sessions where they're doing like hip pads, and I think I saw them doing boxing the other day. A lot of like tag or something like chase the tail, when they're trying to get the bib off each other, stuff like that. So it's all new, it's all interesting, and let's just hope that, it all kind of comes together and Liverpool have a successful season, you know what I mean? So, and then lastly, it says here, from Miguel Delaney, the belief around the Liverpool camp is that the transfer business will finally accelerate next week. So that's next week coming up. The next 10 days are likely to see the first concrete bids put in. So there you have it, guys. Miguel Delaney is expecting Liverpool to start making some transfer moves next week, which is what Richard Hughes did, at the press conference with Arne Slot talk about. They did mention this may be what happens. So it looks like it's happening. Let's keep our eyes open and see if it actually does. There was just a little bit of breaking news as well that just popped up literally as I was starting this video. So I'll just touch on that because I think it's a little bit interesting if you are wanting this player to come to Liverpool. Basically, David Ornstein is reporting an exclusive that Newcastle United have opened negotiations with Crystal Palace to sign Marc Guehi. The 24-year-old centre-back is high on the list of multiple league clubs in England, but Newcastle make the first to hold talks after an approach to Crystal Palace this week. Would be a significant coup. So we know they've been linked with Joe Gomez. We know they've been linked with Kwanzaa, so they're obviously in the market for centre-back. Guehi is a player that I would like Liverpool to go and sign. Let's see what the pricing comes out at. I reckon you're looking at about 60, 70 million there, in all fairness, guys. I really do. But we'll have to see how it plays out. But that's the little bit of breaking news I can bring to you in regards to that, is that Newcastle have made the first move of a number of clubs that are interested in him to try and sign Marc Guehi. So, there you have it, guys. Looks like I've had another media briefing. Let me know down below. I'm not going to lie, guys, it's a little bit exciting that we may start seeing some transfer news coming up. Hopefully get some players in before the new season starts. But let's wait and see what happens there, guys. Anyway, guys, that's it for me today. Hopefully, maybe if something else happens, you know, let's wait and see. Give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and leave me a comment down below. And I'll catch you in the next one.